Welcome. Today we're back with Ren. Money Game Part 3. Enough talk. Let's rock. Is this Ren playing? I guess we'll never know. I don't think it is. But very well could be. Very cool videographer here. He has a great mind, he or she. Man, this is always so intense. So I know he's getting into it, but he can play piano like that too? This man is full of surprises.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavement.
Man, look how animated he is. I love Ren. He's quite the storyteller, isn't he?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly, 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns up.
Oh man, the storytelling. This is just genius.
practically a millionaire. 18 and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. "35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Dude, this is insane. How much everybody has to be completely on the same page. On your mark and get set, go. On your mark and you know, it's, man, so much trust in each other. You know, everyone's wearing the bags over their heads. This is, I haven't seen anything like this. Just the way everything is flowing, every little scene that he's creating as he's spitting out, just, you know.
Buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
He's paralyzed. What?
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's...
Oh, that's crazy. So everyone that were in those scenes, or was in those scenes, is now playing those instruments, except for the younger one, the younger version.
Versions of me. And
no, they're still sitting there. There's just less people walking around because now they're playing the instruments. This is, man, I can go on for days about how the videographers capturing all this, and Ren's storytelling, it's just a total experience and a half. And this is all, he's just going through the years of this little boy Jimmy's life. And now he's in his 40s.
And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music.
Man, he's so raw, isn't he? I love it.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
He left one on the table. He missed one. I wonder if there's something to that.
"45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father.
He's insane. He's got this finger on the trigger and everything. Obviously they're not real bullets, right? I mean, his finger's like on the trigger. Unless he had the trigger removed. Holy cow. I'm trying to find it. He has his finger on the trigger the whole time. Where's your gun etiquette? Alright.
Then there's no feeble could be the same without this story to the wise.
Interesting.
"45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Damn. Yeah. Ren videos always get me. And this all comes from words from his father and just life in general. you know, his words from his father were, you know, life's not going to get any easier. And damn, was he right? Definitely not for Jimmy. Wow. Let me know what to check out next. Wow. Some of these Reddit videos are pretty rough. Jenny and Screech were in Violet. That was probably the roughest one. This one's pretty good. I like it. It's not as dark. Not even really like dark, but just life in general being a struggle. Definitely for a lot of people, you know. Crazy. All right, guys. Let me know what to check out next. Thanks for sharing. Until next time, stay cheesy, my friends.